Why am I sitting on a roof? Well, unlike most people think, I'm actually a pretty intense introvert, which means I recharge by myself. And sometimes, instead of recharging, it's just done on the roof. But my introvertedness, it also manifests itself in other ways. Now, another popular tactic that I use is called the fake phone call. Walking in a grocery store and see somebody I only kind of know. Of a fake phone call. Standing in line with strangers waiting for the bathroom. Of a fake phone call. On a date that's not going so well. Of a fake phone call. You see, but this whole thing gets tricky because I genuinely love humans. It's just that sometimes my introvertedness sabotages me. So why do I even bring this up? Because I'm about to go to J Larsen's mastermind. And there are gonna be so many amazing people there. Hello? I'm vlogging! Do you want to be in my vlog? Long enough to ask. Anyway, there are gonna be so many amazing people there, many of which are my students, and I genuinely want to connect with them. She shies away so fast. Vlogger life's not for her, I guess. So at OfferMind, I commit to no fake phone calls. I commit to saying hi to somebody if I recognize them, even if we've never officially met. I commit to being present. I commit to making connections. I commit to not running to my room and ordering room service when my introverted self wants to go and hide. Most of all, I commit to all of the things. And we're gonna see what happens. Okay, we just started our journey and we're in some pretty standstill traffic. Not feeling great about this. Okay, we're finally moving again after 1 hour, 47 minutes. That is how long the traffic was. It's after midnight. Made it to Utah. Gonna sleep here, get my friends. Tomorrow, heading off to Boise. Beginning of day 1, heading to OfferMind. Look at it! Our favorite!
Hi. Hey, I'm Collin.
Good to meet you. Hey, you want to be in my vlog again?
Yeah, I do. Amazing.
Guys, this is our friends, Collin, Kevin. They're 2-pound Quebecs and very smart. Fun builder, traffic guy. We're so happy to see them. Currently a little bit lost. Okay. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. And she holds it for us, our new friend.
I know who you are. Of course I know who you are, Catherine.
How are you? How are you? I love that we see each other in Boise. Oh my gosh, how are you? Great to see you. I know, Earl. How are you? My good friend, Earl. And I don't know you, Dan.
Dan.
How are you?
That's right.
I have seen you on the internet. Yeah! This is Moses, the most amazing design hacker in the land. Good it is. Who are you?
Sara Peterson.
What do you do?
I don't know. What do I do?
She does everything. That's what the cool thing about her is.
Our new picture.
This is Justin, the man. Oh my gosh, I just keep seeing so many fun people.
How are you, Catherine?
Dan's amazing, the most like tech-savvy dude I've ever met in my life. Everybody go hire him. He's incredible. I'm Ken and Steven, like ClickFunnels conversation catalyst extraordinaire.
Are you ready to register?
I'm ready, finally, I'm in.
Yes. Go far enough to let the pin lane go.
Yes! I have to hear about what's going on in your life. This is Austin Dixon. Things we love about him, but also he kills us because he just sets the standard so high and he's like, will I ever be able to reach it? Webinar extraordinaire. If you ever need any stuff going on there. Now he's working with
The capitalist pig himself, Mr. J Larsen.
J Larsen. I'm telling you, no, the world does not deserve Christina. This is amazing. Hi, mine. Oh, I just do it right here.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Here it is.
Awesome, thank you.
In your bag.
Look who it is! The man, the myth, and his better half.
This is so good. Oh, the whole story. It's just like, is she gonna do it?
Yes.
And it's working.
What's up, everybody?
Guys, this is Mike Schmidt, genius extraordinaire, using funnels about time. Guys, this is Anthony Ambriz, like YouTube marketing extraordinaire.
What's up?
Oh my gosh, amazing. Okay, guys, this is the funnel talk. Reno's amazing, guys.
What's up, everybody?
We got Reno. Hello, everybody. Got David. Okay, you guys, Moses, an official design hacker for this swag. Also, our Susan here. Yes! The one and only here. Yes, sure. We'll say hello to the people. Randy Stratford, you guys. Amazing, amazing.
I just want you to know it's all about CF Design School.
Yes, exactly.
That is what it's about. It's where it's at.
Oh, sweet.
The best. Yeah. What up? Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, we just love this guy.
I rehearsed that quote. I swear you can ask my wife. Probably 5 times in the hotel room before I came out. And then he, dang it, stole it. Okay, it's also like dinner time. And you're gonna come listen to money?
I took a leaf from that beautiful leather strap. I recommend it.
Reach down and grab your bootstrings. Oh, baby. Snarl a little bit. Ready?
Thousands of people.
You know, like some people you meet.
See you later, alligator.
Start of day 2.
Okay guys, day 1 ended yesterday, day 2 starting today, and I'm happy to report I officially did no fake phone calls. We are proud of myself. But this is what okay, here's what happened. Talked to a ton of people, tried not to be weird. If there was ever like a lull, instead of like sitting down and looking at my phone, I scanned the room and I was like, who do I know? Who do I recognize? And I would just go straight up to them. This typically worked out well for me. There were 2 particular instances when I thought a person would know who I was, and because we had chatted online before, and I don't know if it's the glasses or what, but they were like, they're like, what's your name? I don't know you. And I was like, oh, you're right. So I'm realizing I need probably to practice that when I think somebody's gonna know me and they really don't. But this is also what I'm learning, is I think that there's like this whole Dream 100 game where it's like, hey, connect with your people, get them to sell your stuff, and like send them stuff, blah, blah, blah. I think there is a game before the game, even before the game, right? I think there's the Dream 100 actually implementing, connecting with those people. Then there's the game before where it's how do you actually, like who do you actually know who to connect with? But I think there's a game even before that where it's like, what are the principles of networking and making a connection that actually is significant and will be mutually beneficial from an emotional standpoint, from a social standpoint, from a networking standpoint, from a financial standpoint. I think that I truly think there's a science to this. I'm not sure what it is, but my experiences yesterday have taught me that there was a pattern in my interactions, especially the ones that went better than the ones that did not. And today I'm gonna see if I can kind of figure out what that looks like. Here we go.
We're gonna be up the elevator.
That would turn out, you know.
Well, hi, what's going on? What's going on, people?
Guys, this is Jarem Atkinson,
Hi.
podcast extraordinaire. I met her.
gave you the master key to success in life. The mystery of
So Brunson is talking to Catherine via text
But before I show you that,
while he's behind the stage. This is the only girl this would happen to shoot.
from this morning.
But Catherine Jones just messaged me a few minutes ago. I'm not sure where you're at here. I hear, hey. And she's like, if I came all the way to Boise, Idaho, and you're gonna tell at least one potato gun story, I'm gonna be severely upset. So I didn't have a potato gun story planned, but then I just thought of one a second ago. So how many of you guys want a potato gun story real quick?
Like, really want to know, like, what was it like hearing your name come out
I
of
was
his
just
mouth?
shocked.
What do you think they
I
were
just
thinking?
cannot believe that I got such a shout out. Well, okay, you guys, event is over, and I am so proud of myself to report that I did 0 fake phone calls, which resulted in so many amazing things. 1, I got booked to speak at an event, amazing. I booked a JV. I got 2 legit people to be booked to speak on my podcast. Made amazing connections. Actually had like a 30-minute conversation with Marley Baird, so hi Marley, happy we're friends now. I was able to connect with my amazing design hackers. Oh, it was so cool. Met so many cool people. I felt by far so much more myself when I just let myself be. If I just like got over that hurdle and then I was like, oh, I'm normal. I'm normal. I didn't feel trapped. I didn't feel anxious. Interestingly, I thought I would. And I think one of the coolest things is I got a shout out from Russell Brunson by name on stage. All because I did not do any fake phone call. Anytime I felt a lull, anytime I was like, what should I do? I either looked around, scanned the room to see if I could talk to anybody, or if I didn't, I'd be like, okay, cool, who can I connect with on Instagram, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. I was just connecting the whole time, and it resulted in one of, if not the best event I have ever been to in my life. So, what are we learning? Use fake phone calls sparingly. Bye, Boise.